Right. Right. Right, so we'll start shortly. Good day, sir. Hello, Lester. Come in, Lester. Lester is connecting with audio, and he can't hear you yet. Can Lester hear us yet? Hello, Lester. I can't hear you. Always technical issues, dude. Come on, put a smile on that doll, baby. I can see the smile, but I can't hear the chuckle yet.
You can't hear me?
Still can't hear you, dude.
Hell, man. I just did a bloody test. It all worked.
Good thing my lip reading is good. Thank you, Oleg, for our standard Seattle coffee. And Lester's still trying to sort out his microphone. Me?
Your side.
My, what's...
My man, what's happening? What's going on, mate?
Yeah, we can't hear him.
Lester, just...
I can hear you.
Lester?
Hi.
Hear
you can hear me. I know you can hear me because you're smiling and nodding and all that kind of stuff.
I'm just going to have a bowl.
Okay. So we're live already, by the way.
Are we?
Just yeah, that's fine. You can have a cigarette because Lester's still trying to sort out his audio.
It's less than the weakest link.
Yeah, Lester's the weakest link today. The good old. So maybe drop out of the meeting, come back in the meeting, and make sure when you come in and it says connect with audio, connect with audio. Yeah, I did. I'm sure you did. Yeah. And by the way, nice cap, dude. Nostalgia. Bum, 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 dum. Lester. Okay, so Lester's disconnected and he's going to try and connect again to see if he can get his audio to work properly. Because we do need to hear Lester. Because sign language is not something we are very familiar with. I'm going to admit him. And I'm admitting Lester into the meeting again. And Lester's here. And it says, Lester did not connect his audio. That's what the message that came up on my side. So, Lester. Come in, Lester. So on my side, I've selected all the right stuff for my speakers and my microphone. And Lester's looking super confused. Right. He's, I can see the smoke coming out of his ears. He's like, okay, what's... But now, why is this microphone not working? I've
How is this?
selected the right one. But,
you hear me now?
guys in South Africa still can't hear me. Yeah. Shake the head. I don't know what's going on here.
It's your side.
But I can hear you guys, but you can't hear me. It's going to be one of those podcasts today. I mean, we're going to have to... Or maybe it's worth... I mean, we're already 8 minutes into the meeting and it's like, we've only got 40 minutes because Zoom is not kind to us and Teams is even worse. And Lester's like looking super confused. Okay, let me Google this quickly. Oh, maybe ChatGPT will help me out. Right. Okay, or maybe Bing. What's that new Bing thing called again? Okay, let me just Google this quickly. Hang on, guys. I'm typing away quickly here. Okay, so here's the question I'm asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT, how do I get my Zoom microphone to work? What if I click this button?
Did we manage to get Lester live?
Yeah, not yet. We can see him. He can hear us. And he's telling me it's not my side, dude. It's not my side. Okay, well...
Lester, how's it going, mate? Just knock.
Just knock.
Knock.
Nod. Knock.
Knock.
Thumbs up. Okay, so let's try work this out. Okay, so on my side, speakers are selected properly. It's the... Lester, can I hear you now? Just talk.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can
we
hear,
can.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Back.
It was your side.
Yes,
Damn
it was. It helps turn the
That's
volume
it.
up.
We've checked the technical issue box.
Yeah.
Traditions are intact.
Okay.
Let's
So-
rock and
so-
How's
roll.
it going,
so-
guys?
Okay, so should we close the meeting and start a new one? So we've got 40 minutes, or do we just work on the fact that we've got half an hour?
We'll never finish in half an hour.
We'll never finish an hour.
No.
So should I kill the meeting and come back in again?
Kill it.
Okay,
Kill it.
but I'm going to have to probably send you another link though. Huh?
Yeah, no. It's
Okay.
fine as long as you check the box on your side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'll
shady.
I'll take that one on the chin, guys. It
It's
was
shady.
me.
It's
It was
shady.
me.
It's
It was
shady
me.
out there.
It was me. Like we haven't done this for a while, so I've like lost my touch.
Yeah.
Okay, let me kill the meeting, and I'll send you
Goodbye.
another link, and we'll join again. Okay. Cheers. Bye. Okay, join with audio. Copy the link. Send the link. Chill Lester. Bum, 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 dun, dun. Okay, so we're just waiting for Lester to join again. Sent him the link. I see he's read it. Come on, Lester. Show me the money. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum, bum. Okay. Here we go. Lester, admit Lester into the meeting. There's Lester. Nice one, dude.
Not bad.
He tried. He tried. I wasn't caught out with that one. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Seeing that we're here, right?
We've come all this way.
Yeah, no, exactly. We've made
We've
it
been
all
on a
the way
journey.
here.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, there we are.
Let's rock and roll.
We can see Lester. We're live and kicking.
What's happening, guys?
Well,
What's
it is
happening?
today.
What's
Yeah, so that was a bit of a
What
slow
is-
start.
it was a rolling start, you know, like when your bike
With the
dies,
F1.
your bike dies and like
Yeah.
to have a rolling start.
Yeah, well, it's like the Formula One, you know. We had to have a rolling start after the red flag. Just
yeah.
because that's the way it rolls these days.
Can't believe you brought up Formula One so quickly.
welcome to episode 116. It's like 16
Yeah.
episodes since Leicester
Version 2.
version 2. Yeah. So okay,
It's version 1.16.
like where to start? Okay, let's start at the beginning. Hi Lester, how are you?
Hi. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, nice
I
blurry
think I missed-
background.
I wasn't on the last one you did, right?
No, you weren't. You were.
Which was... Yeah.
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 Anyway, you're back now.
I'm here. Yeah.
Let's not quibble over spilt milk.
No, because that's when you find out who's lactose intolerant.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going straight for the jugular today.
Yeah.
So what's happening in the UK, dude? Any good news, bad news, mediocre news? It's it's autumn.
I'm trying to think of some good news.
We might be here for a while. Just remember, we've
No,
only got 40 minutes, dude.
Yeah, no, it's I won't fill up 40 minutes with good news.
No.
That's for sure.
Well, at least you rocking your Skukuza cap.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Check
dude.
what I found.
Look what I
Woo!
found.
So guys,
Some
free
memorabilia
advertising.
from South Africa.
So guys, let me just ask you, like, you obviously spent some time in Skukuza. Like, did you guys actually get
Did
a
we?
chance to hit the golf course?
Yeah, what you mean? That was the only reason we
Oh.
were there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was the main
Exactly.
reason for going.
So
Absolutely.
did you guys actually play golf?
Wow.
I was the camera guy. And
We pretended to play golf. No, we did play golf.
Okay.
The quality of play
So what was the handicap?
was not good.
What was the handicap?
Probably the early morning hangover, the
yeah.
heat, the humidity,
So the
yeah, the
tiger
hippos.
tiger wasn't out of the woods yet.
There is no tiger on that course.
Lots of lion,
Oh.
hippo, impala.
Yeah.
Lots of
yeah.
impala.
Yeah. Crazy Americans. Yeah.
Anyway.
Playing with their lives, dodging hippos at the reeds there
And
at
what-
the water feature.
What happened? So like, did you guys like have a close one, or did
No, we were sitting there having lunch, and of course, you know, the usual tour guided expedition with the American tourists pulled in while we were having, I don't know, beers and toaster sandwich at the clubhouse there, and I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes after they had settled, a couple of them decided to take a little bit of a stroll down to the water feature, where there's a massive sign that says, "Please beware of the hippos."
yeah?
So water feature is Lake Panic.
Yeah,
Great name.
yeah, Lake Panic. Yeah. So, and then all of a sudden, you had the South African tour guide going, "No, stop, stop, stop!" And the Americans are going, like, "What's going on?"
What?
Yeah, and they were just saying,
I want to get a
"Listen,
picture of this
please."
crocodile,
Yes, dude.
this gator.
Yeah, let me pull out my cell phone. I can get some viral footage here as the Americans get mowed down by the closest hippo. Yeah, anyway, so they were...
So did you position yourself like just for the interest sake?
No, dude, we had a front row seat.
Okay,
Front row
okay,
seat. Yeah.
okay. So you had
Anyway.
your camera out. You were ready as like, guys, no, don't stress. Just go ahead. It's like we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
look at this nice hippo. It's so cute.
we didn't have to pay for this entertainment.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
free,
exactly.
It's on tap.
Yeah,
I
free.
bet the same thing happens midday every day.
Dude, I can only imagine. Yeah. Yeah, but it was entertaining. Yeah, and the golf course was okay because they were redoing the greens. So we need to go back, Lester. We need to go check out those
Those
greens, those new
greens.
greens.
That whole course is in good nick.
Yeah.
I've been following their website and
Have
pictures.
you?
Yeah.
I
No,
want
that
my
does
money
look
back.
good.
Yeah.
But
Does
like,
look good.
did you guys have fun? Did you guys hit some birdies there?
I think I had a pigeon.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe a hardy dog or two.
maybe a vervet monkey.
Yeah, but yeah, well, those monkeys kept on stealing the balls, dude, because half the time we couldn't find the I'm sure it was over here. And then it
Yeah.
wasn't. And then it was like, yeah, I wonder if that monkey stole the ball.
I could have sworn that vervet monkey had a ball in its face when it was running up the tree. Saying.
That's awesome. That's super entertaining. So you guys would consider going back to Kruger and just repeating the whole adventure, not just with the golf course, but also with pushing the car and the leopard behind you. Like that was kind of for me like kind of the highlight of the whole trip, based on what you told me.
The whole trip was an adrenaline rush. Many
Yeah,
people.
for many reasons. Yeah, you know, jumping off a platform into a gorge.
Oh yeah. I
You know.
remember somebody kind of like had a face off against one of his biggest
Fears.
fears.
Yeah,
It was a fear factor, like on steroids.
yeah. So I
So
think
what have you done from an adrenaline heights and jumping perspective? What have you done since then?
nothing. Nothing.
You haven't done the towers in Soweto.
No, don't start. Don't
Oh, I
start.
thought you'd be up for that now. Okay.
No, well,
No.
listen, I
Are
was
you?
tempted.
Are you?
I was tempted to do the Craic gorge swing again. The last time I was up in that area when I did that bike ride with my mates, we bumped into some surprise, some Americans, and they said, "Oh no, we're on our way to Craic to go and do the gorge swing." And I was like, maybe I should go again.
Did you have
But
that temptation, that itch?
I did actually.
That is
I
awesome.
did, yeah. But I mean, it was just difficult to fit it into our hectic schedule of riding motorcycles. Check Lester's face. What should I say now? I'm just about to say something
schedule.
profound.
Hectic schedule. Hey, how was the weather though? Did you get decent weather up there?
Oh, when
for
we
the
were
views?
there. Oh, man, we had...
Yeah.
It was only really one day that it was overcast and spitting a bit. But other than that, the weather was immaculate. Immaculate. Yeah, no, we... basically, I went to... It was like, Sabi 2.0. Like, it did the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
things again, okay? So we went to Pilgrim's Rest, and we went to God's Window, and we went to the 3 Rondavels, and we did
Yeah.
all the same things again.
All of the same
this,
stops.
Just this time it was on a motorcycle. Yeah,
It's a good place for a motorbike. Yeah.
dude. But you know what I liked about it was the weather was decent, because normally when I go there in December, it's always, the weather's a bit shit.
Miserable.
Not great riding weather, because the roads are a little bit slippery and whatever. But this time, it was really nice. It was, but pretty much like when we were there. I think we were very lucky with the weather, and so the roads weren't that busy, and so you could, open up. I mean, the only challenge was trying to go from Swabi to Hazyview and back, because seeing that the road had washed away.
Yeah, there's no road there.
Yeah, there's.
How did you get across?
Well, there's like a little
section.
A little section you can ride your bike over.
Tire wide.
Yeah, but the problem is that there's a drop, like a 20-meter drop on the one side.
You've overcome your fear of heights. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I asked my mate to take my bike over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We won't go into that.
But like, did you get to the stage where your palms are sweating and like, or was it just like, no, I'm not doing this?
No, well, look, I mean, I already had dropped my bike twice before we got to that section.
Okay.
And I just wasn't. I said, listen, dude, just do me a favor, just take my bike over. I'm like having a bit of PTSD. Yeah. Anyway.
But you were fine afterwards.
Yeah, it was fine afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we had good riding weather, good roads. Other than that one section, but yeah, we had a good time. It was really good.
Awesome.
So I'm thinking about this other trip that Les and I were talking about, the Winnebago. So we need to have a chat offline and just see how we can plan this, Mr. Taus.
Yeah, I've been done some research. As far as route, timings, places to stay. Let's talk offline. We don't want to spoil our 40 minutes on this. There's a lot more to talk about on this further down the line.
Okay, what would you like to talk about next?
Episode 200.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, because it's been a while, let me just recap on our usual topics.
Okay.
And I'll start with Formula One.
Yes.
Because last weekend was Verstappen's home Grand Prix.
Yep.
It was good to see, running through the highlights here, it's good to see Alonso back on the podium. As we thought Aston Martin had gone for the boiler bit.
Yeah, thank goodness for upgrades.
Let me just do the obligatory, how did we get on?
Well, listen, you're talking about the fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what else are we talking about? Yeah, I haven't, I still haven't.
I'm not going to talk about Ricciardo's broken hand or anything like that. That's not,
Yeah.
Let's talk about the big story here.
The big story.
In that one weekend, I got over 400 points in one of my teams.
Oh,
I mean, that's quite epic.
Well
Yeah,
done.
that's
I'm
impressive.
really coming on well. I mean, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo,
no, stop.
Wait. I've got a sound.
You've got the sound effect.
I've got.
Yeah.
How about this one? This one? No,
Can't hear
wrong one.
anything.
Yeah.
Wrong one. Oh, this one.
Can't hear anything.
Well done, dude. Well done. 400 points in the fantasy. I'm very impressed.
Anyway,
Very
so
impressed.
so naturally I came first. Better Fen, team 1, second. I need 26 points behind, 24 points off. So you're a big score there.
Nice, thank you.
We will gloss over the next few and then just focus on the last two teams, which are Bearded Fen 2 and 3.
Come
My
on, dude.
autofill team was better than 2 of your teams.
I'm holding up the rear.
But how far behind?
I'm a good wingman. I'm a good supporter.
Oh, yes, you kind of like baggage holding everyone back.
Am I holding you back? Sorry.
You're holding me back, clearly.
Sorry, man.
I'm just saying, my autofill team, overall, not just that week, I'm still ahead of your second team.
Ah, great.
Not much in it.
Nothing better than getting shafted by AI, right?
Look, it's still a tight race because at the top is obviously me. Thank you.
Obviously, me.
Yeah, there's 140 odd points between us for our
Okay.
top teams.
Okay.
So it's still
That's
lots to play
actually
for.
not bad. So it's pretty much
It's not
still
bad.
open.
Yeah.
He has come back without even trying. He's come back. He's done an O-leg. He's not touched the team, and it's all
Yeah.
worked out.
Okay, but now let's actually talk about the race. Last weekend's race. What did you think of it?
I didn't watch it.
Okay. So, just
Only
from
the
my point of view,
highlights. I just didn't want to watch Max and his home race. That's why I didn't watch it.
well, look, I mean, it was, he didn't run away with it. He ran away with it, but not to the extent that he normally has. The weather definitely created some interesting strategies and all that kind of stuff. I think Max stopped 4 times. 4
Yeah,
pits.
I heard that.
Yeah. And yeah, it was actually a good race. And what I liked about it is that there was quite a lot of overtaking. And I was very disappointed to hear the Daily Mail's or read the Daily Mail's article. And I suppose I shouldn't really read anything that comes out of the
Daily Mail.
Daily Mail.
Isn't Daily Mail kind of like a tabloid?
Yeah.
Tabloid.
Yeah, so
junk news
lots of
feed.
clickbait and all that kind of stuff.
Sensationalist.
Yes. So now they're talking about, no, they want to take that track off the calendar in the future. And I'm thinking, why would you want to do that? I mean, you've got banked
No, I get
corners.
it. You can overtake there, and it has weather, which
Yeah.
always
creates a bit of
I mean,
spice.
everywhere has weather,
And
but the weather changes quickly there.
yeah, exactly. And like, I'm thinking, why would you want to take away a track that creates a really great viewing experience?
Because there's too many European Grand Prix on the go.
Yeah, well, drop some of the other European ones.
Yeah, why do we have to have 2 in Italy?
Yeah, well.
Because Italy's amazing.
Because it's Italy, man.
Well, it's because there's so many teams that have got Italian connections. There's AlphaTauri, Ferrari.
Toro Rosso.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway. So, yeah. So, and then there's another Grand Prix this weekend. So, how are we looking? Italy.
First practice. Yeah, it's Italy. First practice, Max was the fastest.
Yes.
Sainz second, Perez third.
Surprise, surprise.
Second
practice, Carlos Sainz fastest.
Mhm.
Norris second.
Yes.
Sergio third.
Yes.
Max fifth.
Yes. And Sergio crashed out. So he's not doing
Yeah.
himself any favors.
Not helping.
No.
He's famous down in his pit crew.
Mm.
And the live practice 3 with 15 minutes to go, so I'll have to give an update before the end of this podcast, is Verstappen is fastest.
Yeah.
Albon second.
Oh,
Perez
wow.
third.
Jeez, listen, dude, he was looking pretty solid last weekend. He was up there with the guys. He really was. I'm actually
I
quite
do like,
happy with Williams'
go on.
turnaround.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Want to see that team be in Formula One forever. They got so much history. No, it's just they're one of the last
Like,
non-production,
yeah,
non-motor production teams left.
yeah, absolutely.
Guys, can I ask you
Family team.
something? Like, are there any American
No.
teams in the F1?
Yeah,
Um, Haas.
Haas.
Okay. That's actually pretty good, dude.
Yeah, and they've been talking about a second one, which is Andretti is looking at buying one of the teams, but I don't know what's happening there because there's quite a lot of stuff happening. I mean, Alfa Romeo is struck a deal with Audi, so I think Audi's coming
Audi wants
into
to
the
come,
sport.
yeah.
Yeah, they're coming in, I think, next year. And then let's not forget Red Bull and Ford.
Mm.
Yeah. I was hoping that Red Bull was going to go with Porsche, but I don't know what's happening there. I think Porsche is going to get involved with Williams. I might be mistaken there. And I mean, it's quite odd. Well, odd, but you can have Audi and you can have Porsche, which are both in the same company. So I don't know what the...
Different stables.
Same
though.
family.
Different
Yeah.
stables, though.
Yeah, but still owned by the same company.
Yeah. Different stables.
Yeah,
though.
but that's like Iberia and British Airways. They're both part of the same company, but they
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
independently.
So I suppose it's
Yeah,
the same
the
thing
service
as
levels are drastically different.
Samsung, JBL, and
Not in BA's favor.
B&O.
Not,
B&O.
not in BA's favor.
True. I like talking about Alfa Romeo. I liking the livery in this
Yeah.
weekend's car. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Very Italian, huh? Lots of
Very. Let's
Italian,
have the Italian
inspiration.
influence.
Yeah. I think I see
Yeah.
Ferrari's also done a special livery as well for this weekend. I
Yeah, it
mean,
looks
did
German.
anyone else do one? Like Red Bull or
I haven't noticed yet.
Mm.
I just thought the Ferrari looked like a German flag on the back. If you look at it from the side, it looks like the German flag behind where the driver's sitting.
Okay. I'll go check it out.
You keep a lookout for that.
Yeah.
I mean, Ferraris are fast, so you'll have to look quickly.
Yeah, Ferrari's struggling, dude. And let's not forget that Charles Leclerc was a non-finisher
Again.
last weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to
Still no news on the fight between Musk and
Musk.
Zuckerberg.
Do you
Zuckerberg.
guys think it's going to happen, or is it like, do you think it's all just a hype?
Might be both. Might be both.
Because
So
the expectation is kind of there.
Let's hope it comes to it.
The expectation is kind of there, and like, I think the expectation is kind of like to the end, you know?
Yeah, but let's put something on this. Like whoever wins gets the other one's companies. Make it worthwhile.
Yeah, that could be seriously fun to watch. It's like losing your house in poker, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
if you're gonna,
how's the poker
you've
going?
lost your house.
No.
Okay.
I've got an
poker's going
announcement
okay.
to make. I lost my house in poker.
And then he gets up
Yeah,
and he's
I
like
live in my
sitting
car now.
just in underwear.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I'm waiting.
what's happened there?
IV.
Hey, I
What-
don't
what
know.
button did you
IV
push?
cam connection.
Yeah, so I think my webcam just had a moment. Ah, okay. Well, let's talk amongst yourselves while I sort this out.
So yes, poker's doing well at the moment. I
But
didn't do so
Lester,
well this week, but last week.
what's happening? Like, what's happening with the poker? Did you like, did you start hustling?
No, I play league poker, right? So
You serious?
I
You're pro.
yeah.
You're like, you're not just like
no,
playing
no, I
semi-amateur
don't do this
league.
for a living. So what did I get? 5,000 rand I won last week. About the same as 5,000 rand, I think it is.
So Lester, that's
Which is
pretty.
okay.
That's pretty impressive. So you're like a proper hustler.
No, I play with a bunch of bandits.
Okay.
So yeah, no, there was just a big event for what we normally have like 16 people. It
Yeah.
was 25, 26 last week. So the more players, the bigger the prize pool. So yeah, I came second, which I'm happy.
Well, dude, that's quite impressive. Congratulations. That's solid. Do you think you'll get a chance to go to like international playoff in Vegas and hustle some whales there?
No.
Huh?
Nice camera, dude. Oh, there we go. Camera's working.
You gotta love technology.
I played a poker tournament in Vegas.
Okay. Okay. We're
I
learning
didn't
something
win.
new.
I should have won. Yeah. No, nothing professional on that. No, it was all a bit of fun. Your camera's unplugged again.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to restart my computer. Except debugging on your
Bring
phone.
on the
I have already,
technical
dude.
shoes.
Hey?
Bring on the
I think you're gonna
technical
do it
issues.
again.
No.
Just twist it. Accept debugging.
Dude, how much time we got left?
Check for you now. Doesn't meeting is 40 minutes. Can you see a time left here?
No. No.
I don't know.
I can't. I think we just roll.
We'll roll until it tells us you got 10 minutes left.
You got like 2 minutes.
And then we talk very, very, very quickly.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
talking really
very
quickly at the
quickly.
end. You know what? And then
Oh, let's do days of the year if you've got something or on this
man.
day in
Of course I do.
history. And then it's done. And then we can just chin wag until.
okay. Yeah, let's
We
get it
get
out the way. Today, you like today. It's International Bacon Day, which I've already celebrated this morning.
Is that making bacon or eating bacon?
It's eating bacon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, just celebrate bacon. Just put bacon
Just
in everything you're doing today.
Yeah.
It's one for you. It's World Beard Day.
Wow, you're joking. Today.
Yeah,
is the day
baby.
we'll be at it? Okay, I'm sure. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, dude.
So, yeah.
Let's
well done.
Yeah. And it's a good time to say that it's almost 10 years now that I've had my beard, eh?
And it does look shorter today now that you're not wearing a black top.
No, I think it's just well trimmed. Like I think you had it trimmed recently.
Yeah, but I actually
Oh,
didn't
you-
really cut the length that much.
Did you
Okay.
not? Did you trim it for the gentleman's day out?
I actually can't remember. I don't know if I did. I think I was looking a little wild on that day.
I
I was
can't
feeling a
tell
bit
from this
wild too.
distance. Who is this wild character?
Me. No. You know, well,
Okay.
like when you ride the old BMW, you feel like a kamikaze pilot. You got no brakes, dude. So it's like,
Should probably get that looked at.
well, dude, in 1978, they weren't like
didn't have
worrying about
brakes.
stopping in a
Brakes weren't
hurry.
invented. There's no ABS in that day.
Mm-mm.
One for your cat. It's Happy Cat Month. So you get a
Yeah.
beard day.
A beard
The
day.
cat gets a month. Happy Cat Month. So if your cat is not happy, doesn't get to
Sorry
celebrate
for
Happy
you.
Cat Month.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, what else we got? On this day, the Great Fire of London breaks out 2 o'clock in the morning in Pudding Lane, which is about Great Fire of London burnt pretty much 80% of London
You're joking. When was that?
in 1666. So Great Fire of London. You know that's the nursery rhyme London Bridge is burning down. It's all from that.
No,
that
I
Ah.
don't.
Yeah.
But like, can you elaborate the story? Like, what actually happened? Was it like a typical situation? A guy with a cigarette?
No.
No.
So basically, at that time, because everything was built around the river, because the history of London being a major trading
yeah.
area,
Yeah.
they have sections, and everything was made. There was no building restriction requirements, and there's an area where you keep the horses, and there's an area where you do the baking, and there's an area for something else, and something other fish markets down the river. Anyway, so in Pudding Lane, it's called Pudding Lane, or was called Pudding Lane, was where all the bakers were. So they had baking
Yeah.
ovens in their homes, lots of straw, lots of stuff to burn, very combustible, those houses in those days. And yes, there was a little spark that went from one of the baking ovens in Pudding Lane, quickly caught fire. There was strong winds at the time, and it just basically burnt for 3 days.
Wow. Wow.
Sure.
But at
Yeah,
that stage, were like all the
1666.
buildings like wooden buildings, or was it like just combination?
Mostly, yes. There were stone buildings like the Tower of London. There were stone buildings, yeah. The palaces tended to be stone. Where the rich people lived tended to have stone houses.
Yeah.
So that side of London wasn't really affected. But yeah, devastating. And coincidentally, where the fire broke out, there's now a monument to remember. And that's about 100 meters from my office in London.
You
Oh,
serious?
wow.
Wow.
When last were you in the office, by the way?
Yeah, it wasn't me. You can't prove a thing. Months ago, man. Months ago.
Months ago.
Months and months ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to more interesting stuff. Today was the first automatic teller machine. I was thinking about this automatic teller machine, ATM.
Yeah.
I know them as ATM or hole in the wall, as they call them in the UK.
Hole in
Yeah.
the wall.
Couldn't remember what ATM stood for. And now, automatic teller machine.
Yeah, when you said
Anyway,
automatic teller machine, I did not go to the ATMs.
You didn't go to ATM.
I didn't go to ATM. I'm like, what is that?
What's
Sounds like a
talking about?
typewriter.
Anyway, first one to be installed was in Rockville Center, New York.
Hmm.
This was first one globally.
Oh, wow.
Can you guess a year? This is your year guessing
Oh,
time.
jeez.
I think 70s,
I don't know. Early
Sometime.
80s.
like late 70s.
1969.
Shut
Yeah.
the front door.
I know. ATMs are older than me.
Gee, oh, yeah. And that's saying something. Ah. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I would never have guessed that one.
You know, I
Yeah.
went to New York. I've been there a few times now.
Yeah.
I went there as a tourist once and came across, and maybe it's only in America, but there's a cupcake vending. What do they call it? A cupcake ATM. So basically, it looks like an ATM,
Right.
but it's on the front of a bakery, and you can plug in you put in, I don't know, it must be like a sexy vending machine, but yeah, you basically on the touch screen, and you withdraw a cupcake, and it's open 24/7. There you go,
Wow.
cupcake vending machine in New York.
That's pretty impressive that they would actually
I
have.
know.
We've got 10 minutes.
Okay, so we've got 10 minutes left. I've just been asked to upgrade Zoom. Deny,
Brilliant.
deny, deny.
All right, birthdays. Keanu Reeves, happy birthday. He is 59.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
If he's 59, then Selma Hayek, whose birthday it is today.
Oh, we're going to
how
guess
she-
now. Whenever guessing a
Dusk till
woman's
dawn.
age, you got
Come
to
on.
be very, very careful.
Be careful here.
I don't know. Call it 50. I don't know.
No, Salma is older.
Hotter than that. Yeah, I don't know.
Older
Sorry.
than 50. So I would say
Be
like
polite.
57,
Okay.
58.
Ding, 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 ding. 57.
Well
You win.
done, Oleg.
Jeez,
Yeah.
still looks good.
Yeah. For
Oh, we've
that,
had a landing on the moon since we have had a podcast. We've had a landing on the moon with the Indian
Yep.
space organization landing their rover on the moon. That's great. But do you know, on this day in 1902, the first ever sci-fi movie was released.
Oh, really?
What was it
It
called?
was called The
Landing on
Trip
the
to the Moon.
Wow, that is.
Oh, The Trip to the Moon.
But
There you go.
talking about moon landings, didn't someone crash something into the moon recently?
Yeah, in the race to the moon,
Yes.
the Russians lost again. Well, to be fair, they did land on the moon,
Yeah,
didn't they?
just not gracefully.
Just, I mean, yeah, they hit it hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there you go.
But space exploration is a tough game, guys. It's
Hmm.
extremely tough game.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing.
Expensive sport.
India have launched another spacecraft today, and it's going to be orbiting the sun. I'm like, that's a lot of tinfoil, man. How is this thing? How have they worked out how close you can bring this thing to the sun so that they can observe it closer without this thing burning up, and to know what its orbiting will be like? This is interesting. I mean, all this stuff, Mars exploration is great, but it's going to take forever to get to Mars.
Yeah.
So all those
Yeah. 6 months, dude.
spaceships that they've sent off, we're just sitting there going, well, okay, we'll check in again in about 10
6
years and
months.
see how they're getting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so far away. Anyway,
But the
Yeah.
cool thing is like once you undertake space travel, right, is that you basically traveling in the vacuum, which means you have no air resistance, right? So basically you can, if you have momentum and you're basically accelerating, you can get into the point where you actually accelerate the object to 1,000 kilometers per hour type of thing.
Mm.
Or even 10,000 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
The issue is then obviously would be like once you get there, it's like the same issue as with Andrew's bike from 1970s. Like, how do you stop?
Yeah. Look, Mom, I've got no brakes.
Ceramic brakes don't work
As
in the
far-
sun.
As far as I know, what they use is basically they use the gravity of the body that they're traveling to. Like, for example, say gravitational pull of Mars to slow down the trajectory of the spacecraft that they're sending there. But I mean,
So what
the
do
whole
they
thing-
do? Like
Theoretical, right? How do they
slingshot
work out the
past it.
exact?
Yeah.
How do they work the exact numbers? This is an area that's not really been explored, has it?
Yeah, I'm not that
Sun.
great at maths, so I'll leave it up to the guys that know what the.
But I mean, it's doable. I mean, if they've done it before a number of times, dozens of times. I mean, it's not the first mission, but the thing is, it's like things go wrong and things still happen.
Absolutely.
That's why it's like, the first guys that go on this mission to Mars to colonize Mars, it's most likely like a one-way trip, realistically.
Absolutely.
I mean, think about it this way. It's like how much stuff can go wrong in between, like you leaving the Earth orbit to you basically getting there, and like,
Yeah, I'm
I mean, it
also.
used to be fingers crossed. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed that the rocket doesn't blow up on launch, right? But I think
Yeah.
everyone's mastered this now. So that's not the problem anymore.
You
And for
never
me,
know.
the fingers crossed moment is when you go out of the stratosphere. There's so much space debris.
Yeah.
You got to
Dodgems.
you got to get your timing right.
Yeah.
can you imagine if you go on the exit trajectory, hit one of the Starlink satellites and just game over?
Yeah. I
There's
mean, that's
a
a
lot
good.
of stuff to go through.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Like, forget about the asteroid belt. What about the space garbage? Yeah.
I think it's going to be big business
Yeah.
on some stage. Honestly speaking,
What,
like
cleaning up?
collecting space garbage.
Yeah. Recycling.
It's just a big magnet, flying magnet.
But can you imagine how difficult it is to basically collect that space garbage, because you essentially have this piece of junk traveling at like
Yeah.
1,000 kilometers
Within an hour, yeah.
an hour, and you're like, okay, well, number one, how do we capture it? How do we slow it down? Because I mean, yeah, it's
You're going to have space cowboys with a lasso. Wing.
can you imagine
Hang
getting
on, it's on the
attached?
starboard now, starboard now.
Can you imagine getting attached to an object that's traveling 1,000 kilometers?
Oh
an
my
hour? It's
God.
like,
Woohoo! Yeah, no, that's. Yeah.
Did you hear that? I heard the story on this Indian moon rover that they've got the logo of the space agency on the tread of the tires that they're using.
Okay.
So as this thing traverses the moon, it's leaving
It's
the logo all over the moon. Can you imagine the moon guys come out the dark side of the moon going, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What is marketing? Why?
Yeah.
Why? We left Earth to get away from this stuff. It's
Yeah,
following us.
propaganda. Yeah, and it's going to be there for a while, huh?
but
Give
can
or
you
take.
imagine
Might
the
be
whole
there for a
marketing
while.
potential? Can you imagine how much Coke would pay to have its logo on the moon visible from there?
Maybe this is the future of getting sponsorship, right?
Can you imagine? It's like
SpaceX.
you like it,
That'd be easy.
you don't like it, you still have that logo. 1,000 years can pass.
I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine if someone changes the logo after all that? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that logo. No, we dropped that years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
We're
still
going to
there?
send them
No, we
again.
have-
Go.
We're gonna have to spend billions fixing this problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old logo. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of logo changes, I'm not sure that the whole Twitter X thing has caught on very well.
Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, it's like,
Maybe it's just gonna take time.
yeah, and like everyone's still talking about Twitter and tweeting,
Oh,
even though
Twitter
it's
and tweeting.
changed.
Yeah, exactly.
but just
It's like you don't-
Xing
I'm gonna
doesn't
go on an
win.
internet search engine. I'm gonna go and Google something, right?
Yeah.
It's part of our language now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Exit. Well, there you go. There's
Exit.
the door.
I'm going to exit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, so we've got under 2 minutes.
And 2 minutes. Well, I don't have much else. I mean, I could say that today, on this day, Christian Barnard died,
Oh, really?
2001.
At the
Yeah.
age of?
Famous South African first
Heart surgeon.
heart
transplant.
transplant in the world.
Yeah.
First successful heart transplant, yeah, in Cape Town.
Cape Town, the scared. I heard years ago that he died from a heart attack, and I thought this can't be true. Yeah, no, it's an urban myth. He died from an asthma attack.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez,
I think he was 79. He was quite old though.
Yeah, that's very respectable.
Where to go?
Sure.
Anyway, right, guys, what else you got with 60 seconds to go?
Okay, well, I've just
Quickly,
seen breaking news. Police have confirmed the killing of 18 alleged cash in transit robbers in Limpopo.
Were they staying in that building in Joburg that got burnt down? this
Sure,
week?
geez, dude, there was another story. Yeah.
Sure, guys.
That is harsh, hectic. See what
Yeah.
comes of this. Whether the council's now going to go and
Do you
turf
guys
everybody out all those empty buildings.
do you guys know what that building is, by the way?
No.
It's literally 3 blocks from all the Anglo offices.
Okay. Well,
Do you know what the High Court is?
no. Never
Well,
been there.
By the, no, well, you know, by the Anglo offices in Marshalltown.
Yeah.
It's basically essentially one main street. That's what the court is.
Oh,
if
wow.
you carry on straight down 3 blocks, and then basically go 1 block up, that's what that building was.
Yeah, that's hectic. And on that note, Anglo American have donated those buildings
2?
to some company that does internships.
Oh.
Bye. Okay, well, on that note, we'll end off the podcast. How to end off with a bang. We got to
Cheers,
really
guys.
sort out this Zoom
thing.
team thing. We got to get Lester on Skype again.
Yeah.
I'll have a chat. Anyway, that was the weekend crack
Cheers,
in
guys.
a nutshell.
Cheers, guys. Have
Catch
a
you
safe,
next
safe weekend.
Bye.